Now from the windy city of Chicago, there's a beautiful look at fabled Wrigley Field. Today, the opener of this three-game set between the New York Yankees and the Chicago Cubs. Cubs baseball starts right now. John Lackey, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. Harold, any thoughts?
As you look at certain pitchers, you look at their numbers, you say, wow, he must really enjoy pitching at home, because you look at his road numbers, he's really struggled. This is the case with him. He loves pitching at home. I think he grabs an energy from the home crowd and is able to really have a good performance.
Stepping into the box, Jacoby Ellsbury, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting. Underway at the ballpark this afternoon as the first pitch is in there for strike one. HR, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, have got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Matt, they're on one of those hot streaks. I mean, everything is going right for them. They're playing great baseball right now. I mean, timely hitting, the bullpen's coming through, and it looks like they're rested. They're doing the things they need to do to really be a winning club right now.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Here it comes on 0-2. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Contreras finds it, and he makes the throw to first. Ellsbury is retired, and there's one away. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, Matt, Jacoby Ellsbury is really fueling that offense right now. Looking at his stats, I was really impressed with the fact that he's hit 4 bombs in his last 10 games. Lately, he's been the guy to watch, and I think he's ready to do some more damage right now.
Ronald Torrey is the next to bat. Into the windup and the pitch. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
You talk about a free swinger. First pitch, and he hits a ball that's down and away and gets a base hit. Man, that's not what I'm looking for first pitch, but I got to tip my cap to him. He executed it.
Striding into the box, Gary Sanchez. He enters play 6th in the American League in the batting race. First pitch on its way. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Now, Fillmore's an interesting case. I call him one of those guys that calls the corners. A little wider, but up and down, he's not giving you much. So if you just put a little square up there, that's him.
The 1-0 delivery. He's running towards second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Well, he's certainly doing his best to get his team out to an early lead. Picks up the single and then decides that's not good enough, so he swipes second to get into scoring position. Now we'll see if the guys can pick him up.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. A fastball that just misses inside.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. To 2-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Into the bleachers and out of here. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 7 home runs for him on the year now. And this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
Well, that's why you hear people say work down in the zone. This is such a difficult pitch to hit. But if the ball's up a little bit, these great hitters, they touch it, it's going out of the ballpark. Right there is a prime example.
Digging in, Chris Carter. He's, of course, a long ball threat, currently third in the American League in that category. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway.
This could be an interesting night for him. He gives up the extra base hit, and then he makes a location pitch that he needs to make. If he does that consistently, he'll have a good night.
Now the 0-1 from Big John. Hot shot on the ground is short. Scooped up on the backhand. In time to first, and there are two away.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Stepping in, Aaron Judge.
He's been great lately, and it's resulted in his being awarded with the American League Rookie of the Month award.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Squared that one up just a little late. Lackey ready with the 1-2 pitch. And another foul ball.
I like the pitch right there. Two-strike fastball out of the zone. See if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time. See if he chases it again.
And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And Rizzo able to make the catch, and the inning is over. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the first here at Wrigley. It's now 2-0 New York. Masahiro Tanaka is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Yanks. What do you have for us on him, H?
Matt, he's coming off an amazing performance. He struck out a ton of guys. His stuff is working right now for him. Everything for strikes. The hitters look like they're lost. Hopefully we'll see another performance like that in this game.
In now is John Jay. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Sean Shea.
Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here, Harold. They come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
We're looking at a club I'll say is lukewarm. They were 4-2 at home. Not sizzling hot and not playing poor either. But the first game on the road, I think we'll learn a lot about what this club is about.
Refsnyder has it, 1 away. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Harold?
Well, you come in and you realize, man, we're already down 2. What do? You play within yourself. We get a leadoff guy on. The next man moves him up or moves him over. Then our middle guys, maybe we hit a big pop to get in it. You don't have to go get 2 runs this inning. Just get 1. Keep chipping away and giving yourself a chance.
First offering on its way. Jason Hayward comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you can do with that slider breaking down and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
In now, Chris Bryant. He's a long ball threat, of course, currently number 4 in the National League home run race. And he gets ahead 0-1. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Cubs are down in order. They trail things here 2-0. Here's Didi Gregorius, and it's been a great season for him so far with the bat in his hands. He's got the average up over 340 here entering play. And now a pitch on the way. Takes a knee-high fastball. The windup and the 0-1. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Here it comes. Slapped hard the opposite way, but he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Cubs. In this day and age, when teams are moving all over the place playing the shift, these guys are old school, very traditional. You don't see the shift applied very often to this club.
Former College World Series MVP Rob Refsnyder is next. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here's another 1-2. And oh, look out, up and in, and nearly took his head off.
Well, this veteran pitcher lets you know right away what his game plan is. Fastball inside. He's trying to take away that inside part of the plate to open up the outside. Showing us early.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Again, he sends it out of play. And he shoots this back into center field for a base hit.
Back-to-back line drives. Now, the first guy was out, but, man, they're swinging the bat pretty good. These two guys saw him pretty good. Let's see what happens now.
Hicks.
In now, Aaron Hicks, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Throw over to first, and they got it.
Hey, a good right-handed pickoff move is really all about the footwork, and that was nice. He got his feet all the way around the first, which allowed his hips and everything else to clear for an accurate throw to the inside of the bag. That, and it was real quick, too.
Hit hard to short. Russell's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Yanks held in check as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Anthony Rizzo stands in now, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. In there, and it's 0-1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Late swing and ball line fouled into the seats past the third base dugout. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Now the pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Again, a 1-2. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Another try at 2-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Now another 2-2. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw on to first in time, one away.
All right, here's how the Yanks line up defensively. Brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking at Aaron Hicks. Now, yes, he can go get the ball with the best of them. I've watched him make great plays over his head, ranging to the right or the left. But, man, can he throw. And he threw a ball a few years back. That was one of the best throws I've ever seen. And that there put him on the map.
Stepping up now, Kyle Schwarber. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Now the 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Hey, good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
1 out, nobody on.
That's a ball.
Splitter, 2-2.
Well, they tried to put him away on 2 pitches low in the zone, and he just wasn't biting. Nice job of hitting.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin this start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. In past meetings with Tanaka, 0 for 7. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. Tanaka gets the sign. Here's the 1-0. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. The 1-2 pitch. Got him swinging on the splitter that time, and with that the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They trail it here 2-0. Coming to the plate now, Masahiro Tanaka. 9-1-2 due up.
Masahiro Tanaka.
First delivery to him on the way. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
When you've got the pitcher leading off an inning, you have to feel pretty confident about getting the first out without much problems. But the pitcher with a bat in his hands had other ideas. Put some solid wood on it and found himself on second with the leadoff double.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a ball line hard towards short. Well, this will be taken in out there at short, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting,
MLB The Show, your home for Yankee baseball all season long, as you get a look there at what's on tap for the Bombers over the course of the next 7 days. Digging in to try it again, Ronald Torreyes. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. 1 out and a runner on second base. Towards second. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
now batting, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Gary Sanchez. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up. Curveball looked at here for strike one.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
1 out away from stranding that runner on third. So the last thing you want to do is throw a wild pitch and let him score. Nice job there by the catcher to knock that one down.
A man on third with 2 down. And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him.
He's not having his best outing in this one, and I think that curveball is part of the reason why. He couldn't get on top of that one, and that's not the first time that's happened.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. The throw into second. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Well, you just keep adding on. That's how you win games, and he's a big part of it right here. That's his third RBI, and they extend the lead in this ball game.
Here's Chris Carter now, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready is Lackey. The pitch ripped down the line. And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
That ball was hanging right there just saying, hit me. The only problem he had was to make sure he kept it fair, and he did so.
Here's big Aaron Judge, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. On the ground up the middle. Gloved by Russell. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Yankees forced to settle for 1. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Yankees 3 and the Cubs nothing. Here's the young catcher Wilson Contreras. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Yeah. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
That's your classic front door slider. It doesn't break like you expect it to, and all you can do is freeze as a hitter, and he got the call.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. So 1 gone now as you get a look there at where the Yankees stand currently in the American League East.
John Lackey.
So coming to the plate, John Lackey. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now the pitch. And the first pitch to the 38-year-old veteran is in for a called strike. 0-1.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
Now the 0-1. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. At least he held up. He must have been guessing.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2.
Hey, he's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
Here's Addison Russell. As Tanaka jumps ahead of him here at strike 1. He's got that batting average even at a point where even a 1 for 5 will gain him some points. 1 home run and 6 RBIs. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is on the ground over to first. Refsnyder gloves it, and he will get him at first on a fine spin and throw from short right, and that ends the inning. Cubs are down in order, still down 3-0. Striding in once again, Didi Gregorius. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Gregorius.
First delivery to him on the way.
Ball 1.
And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And a good swing there as this is deep down the line in right, but this is going to wind up out of play.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third one. 3 in a row.
Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Here's the 1-2 delivery. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. That's in the basket. A home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 2 for him on the year. As the Yankees start to pull away a bit, it's now 4-0.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
Now
Into the
batting,
box, Rob
second
Refsnyder.
baseman, Rob.
As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. A base hit in his first trip. Hit on the ground out to short. Played on the backhand. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
31. Aaron Hicks.
Into the box now, Aaron Hicks. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Into the windup and the pitch.
Ball 1.
And a fastball just below the knees. Ball 1.
4 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Here's a ball for Rizzo over at first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The pitcher, number 19, Masahiro Tanaka.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Masahiro Tanaka. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Jay giving chase. He can't get to it. This one's down. And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a 2-out single.
A 2-hit game for the pitcher. My goodness. You're giving up hits to the pitcher. You got to be a little bit worried. On the other side, he's got to be just excited, ecstatic to get 2 hits in one game.
And it looks like the Cubs will get a left-hander up and working out of the bullpen.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now the 0-1 from Big John, and he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
Here it comes, 0-2. Hard on the ground towards short, and Ellsbury's aboard with a base hit.
Well, that's the 6th game he's hit in. He's swinging about pretty good now. That's a 6-game streak. You got to start somewhere. Pay attention, people. He's getting hot.
Ronald Torreyes the next to bat. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Lifted in the air to center field. Jay has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Yanks able to add on 1 more via the solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now a 4-0 New York lead. In now is John Jay. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate, and he's doing that in this game.
The windup and the 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
That was a tough split right there. A splitter in the high 80s. When you're throwing that kind of split with that kind of movement, you're reading it with the arm speed as a hitter. You think it's fastball, then it dips. And when it's coming in the 80s like that, you definitely read fastball out of the hand.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Hit to third. And a rather easy first out.
The right fielder, number 22, Jason Hayward.
Here's Jason Hayward now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled straight back. Cubs to this point have yet to break into the hit column. called strike. 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Drilled down the line, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Ready with another 0-2. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Hit on the ground, but foul. No runs, no hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Boy, it's been a rough go through these middle innings so far. This offense right now really doesn't have an answer for anything that he's throwing. He's attacking up, down, in and out in the strike zone. He's been awfully dominant up to this point.
Here's Chris Bryant now. And, Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
Tanaka into his motion. Here's the 1-0. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
And the pitch on 2-1. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at.
Tell you what, I'm already taking inventory in the 4th inning here, Matt. His secondary pitch has really been effective. He's used it well. He's getting a lot of good results from it. I just wonder if they're going to make an adjustment as the game continues.
And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Brett Anderson is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out.
Brett Anderson.
Digging in and looking for more, Gary Sanchez. He's off to a fast start in this one, 2 for 2, including a home run. Oh, one. He has some trouble with it.
Now batting.
Now at the plate,
First baseman.
Chris Carter. He
Chris
doubled earlier in the
Carter.
game, 1 for 2 to this point. Here's the first pitch now from Anderson. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. This one's into the bleachers and gone. So a 2-run shot to left center. 12 home runs for him now thus far. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
I know I get big money for my expert analysis, but this is pretty simple. If you put a fastball up in the zone over the heart of the plate, this guy's going to turn it around in a heartbeat. This one was no shocker.
Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Here's big Aaron Judge as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Curveball close, but it's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. No outs, nobody on. To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 15 for him thus far as this lead swells to 7-0.
In the job description of reliever, there's no mention of back-to-back homers. But there is a need for short memory. We'll see if he can put those 2 bombs behind him.
Now batting.
Here's Didi Gregorius.
Didi Gregorius.
As he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's Zobrist now at second. Reined in. Throw on to first, and they're finally able to get on the board here. There's 1 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Rob Refsnyder.
Ready for another shot now. Rob Refsnyder. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. Hard hit to the left side, but taken in out there. It's short. A laser that time, but it'll wind up with nothing to show for it. 2 away now. Digging in once again, Aaron Hicks. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And he lays off here, but it's a cold strike 1. 3 runs already home here. And here's a pitch high and tight for a ball. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Ready on 1-2. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
Hayward is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Yankees 7 and the Cubs nothing. Back here with Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the left-handed hitting power threat Anthony Rizzo starts out the inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this will be fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
This guy's one of the great pitchers in the game. When he's pitching from 0-2 counts, hitters don't have a chance.
A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And we see that these guys are currently second in the AL in that department. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kyle Schwarber comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch is a cutter looked at 0-1.
Well, that'll get your head shaken at the plate. That's a pitch he hasn't used much in this game. Now he throws that for a strike, and you add that to the rest of his repertoire. Man, it's tough to cover them all.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A big pass at a slider that gets past him.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. Still a little early to start talking about these things. There you go right there. A big goose egg in that hit column worth keeping in mind as we get later into the afternoon. Here's Ben Zobrist now. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Into the windup and the pitch. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. The windup and the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's the first hit in this one for the Cubbies.
A lot of base hits up the middle. Set your sights up the alleys and try to take it back up the middle hard like he did right here. Nice job.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. And a bouncing ball, foul. A runner on first with 2 away. The 0-1 pitch. Way in front of a great slider that time.
2 outs, 2 strikes, and we're in the 5th inning, and he's got 1 pitch, I think, away from getting through 5 shutout innings. It's pretty impressive right now.
Tanaka pauses. Here's the 0-2. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Cubs strand one. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. Striding in once again, Masahiro Tanaka. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Hit on the ground to short. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Digging in to try it again, Jacoby Ellsbury. For his career in this matchup, there's plenty of it, but he's just 1 for 14. First pitch on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Ellsbury awaits the 2-1. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Hit hard but foul.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
Another 2-2 offering. And he bangs it into center field for a base hit. So a line drive single to center makes it 2 hits for him this afternoon. And there you see the Yankees leaderboard as he finds himself second in that category. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ronald Torreyes. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And now they've got him in a rundown. Thought about going for second, but instead now they've got him in a pickle. And a mistake here as he's tagged out in no man's land. And he'll try to hold up on the pitch inside, but to no avail, and that's the first strike. And the pitch. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Tommy La Stella is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Tommy La Stella.
Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now here it comes. This one for the shortstop Gregorius. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Now batting, the shortstop, Addison Russell.
Here's Addison Russell. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Now here's the pitch. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
He's just bringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Standing in now, John Jay. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Tanaka into his motion. Here's the 1-0. And here's a ball hit in the air. Torreyes into shallow left. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Cubs are down in order. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Justin Grimm comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Ready once again, Gary Sanchez. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Gary Sanchez.
In there, no balls and a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. 1-1. Here it comes. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Hayward. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second of the game as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Well, this guy's been unhittable all year, but eventually you knew somebody would get to him. That's the first home run he's given up all year. But like all good relievers, he has to have a short memory and put it behind him.
Here's Chris Carter now.
The first baseman, Chris.
As he'll take a look at ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. It's a solo shot here for Chris Carter. His second home run of the game as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
Wow, back-to-back to start the inning. Talk about putting a pitcher on notice. On the mound, you almost have to completely forget about those and try to convince yourself you're starting the inning over fresh. No one on, no one out.
Into the box now, Aaron Judge. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. That's by him for strike one.
That fastball right there will humble you. He threw it right by him. So now what do? You spread out, you use your hands, and try to be as quick as you can when you see that ball get released out of his hand.
And a fastball not close. It's 2-1 now. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots. And now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Gets him to swing and miss there. 3-2.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Hey, anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Stepping in now, Didi Gregorius.
As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate.
And a neck-high fastball that time. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider.
He's pitching him with the respect of the power-hitting left-hander that he is. If you're going to beat me, you're going to beat me the opposite direction. I like the strategy.
This is in the air to left field. Schwarber has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, second baseman, Rob Snyder.
Digging in once again, Rob Refsnyder. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Ripped toward the gap in right. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that 2-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
Into the box, Aaron Hicks. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He could really use a knock here. 0-for-3 in the game so far. Here's the 0-1. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Boy, and he rips this ball down the left field line, but just foul. Here comes the 1-2 to Hicks. Reaches out for one and hits it on the ground to second. Zobrist has it. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Get out the microphone. Stretch time here at Wrigley. The Yankees lead it 9-0. Comes Coming to the plate now, Jason Hayward. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. Here comes the first pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Swing and a miss on the splitter, and it's 1-2.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
No hitter is ever going to feel good about taking the hat trick with 3 strikeouts in a game, but I will say he's not the first guy to have a terrible game against my men on the mound. And you know what? He won't be the last. We all know he's one of the best in the business for a reason.
Here's Chris Bryant now, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Well, he's thrown over 70% first pitch strikes to all the hitters in the game right now. That's why he's pitching late in the game. He's getting ahead of guys, and then you can manipulate as you move forward.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Nope.
And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
1-2.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Curveball that time, not even close.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location, and the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. No hits to this point. The windup and the 0-1. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. And here's a curveball that just about got away as it misses inside for a ball. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here he comes again, 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
This guy's a good hitter. He's seen a lot of pitches already, fouling balls off. But as the pitcher, I got to keep throwing him strikes. And if he hits it, hopefully it's at somebody.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up.
Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact.
Well, now they wait to work the count. This is a long AB, but if they wanted to have any shot at him, you need to have these kind of at-bats early in the game.
Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And that'll get down for a 2-out single. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, 7th inning, you're thinking maybe one more at bat if his team rallies. So this was a big hit to keep that streak alive.
In now, Kyle Schwarber, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And a rather interesting decision here as they'll put him on and move the runner into scoring position now. Here's Ben Zobrist now. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Tyler Clippard comes on to start the inning, and he'll have a huge lead to work with.
Tyler Clippard.
And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Had him fooled as this is popped up back behind short. Gregorius is there for it. And that ends the inning. Cubs strand a couple. They're looking up at a 9-0 deficit. So now a pinch hitter set to come on as Brett Gardner's grabbed a bat and moved into the on-deck circle.
Brett Gardner.
Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. That batting average, boy, pushing very close to 400. 6 home runs and 22 RBIs. Now the 0-1. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Hayward. Off the LED board and gone. solo shot here to straightaway right field. 7 home runs for him on the year now as they just continue to pour it on here.
I'll tell you, guys are scrambling in the dugout to get to the plate now, and I can't blame them. Seems like everyone's getting in on the action. That's the 7th home run of the game. When it rains, it pours, I guess.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury.
Jacoby
Lifted the other way out to left center. Jay on the run, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
The batter, third baseman, Ronald Correa.
So stepping in, Ronald Torreyes. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch on its way. A high fastball is in there. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Hayward has a read on it. 2 gone.
Now batting, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Ready for another chance? Gary Sanchez. Great game for him so far. 4 hits, including a couple of home runs. Austin Romine will get a shot here as a pinch hitter.
Number 27, Austin Romine.
Sharp ground ball to third, and just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
Hey, sometimes you got to just get lucky. He got out in front, hooked it, and just found a hole.
First baseman, Chris Carter.
Chase Headley will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first.
Chase Headley.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. The numbers 282 to start play, 7 homers and 15 RBIs. Pitch saws him off as this one's lifted in the air, and this will wind up a foul ball.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? And bye-bye, that one's gone into the bleachers. A 2-run home run for Chase Headley. 8th home run on the season for him as the blowout continues.
Yep, this is why you just can't rely on one pitch. These are the best hitters in the world. And when they know what's coming, they're going to jump all over it just like he did there.
The right fielder, number 99.
Here's big Aaron Judge. Grounder down the line at third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on. Austin Romine will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
Now catching, number 27, Austin Romine.
Chase Headley will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
Headley.
Colby Lewis enters from the pen to begin the frame with a sizable lead with which to work. Stepping up now, Wilson Contreras. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the eighth. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Judge racing back. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Hey, this guy's not wasting any time, right? Gets a first pitch fastball, and he flies out deep on the first pitch of the inning.
Javier Baez will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 9, Javier Baez.
In there, strike one. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Up next for the Cubs, the shortstop, Addison Russell.
Here's Addison Russell. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Just about given up for dead. It's 12-0. Koji Uehara enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Koji Uehara.
Ready for another shot now. Didi Gregorius in his career against this pitcher. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Here it comes on 1-1. Hit hard up the middle. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
That was terrific. You always hear keep your hands inside the baseball. That's a perfect example. The ball was in, and he took it back up the middle. You can't do that if you don't keep your hands inside the baseball.
Former College World Series MVP Rob Refsnyder is next, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ball game. Set to deliver the 0-1. Weak chopper up the line, but that one rolls foul. Nobody out, runner on first. Hit back up the middle. Taken in by Zobrist. On to Rizzo, and it's a double play.
The left fielder, number 31.
So digging in now, Aaron Hicks. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a swing, and he sends the ball high in the air into left field. Schwarber going back on it. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Down in order go the Yankees, but they lead it by a count of 12-0. Dylan Betances comes on to start the inning, and he'll have a huge lead to work with.
Dylan Betances.
In now is John Jay, starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away.
The right fielder, number 22.
So striding forward now, Jason Hayward. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a liner, but foul.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Wow, he's just a lost cause in this one. That's the 4th time he struck out in this game alone, and that's not something you'll forget very quickly. That's about as bad of a day as you can have.
Into the box now, Chris Bryant. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 on its way, and this is swung on and missed, so the Cubs are down to their final strike here.
And there's number 8, 1 away.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. 1 strike from a shutout. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
12-0, the rather convincing shutout final score. The New York Yankees combined to hit 8 home runs en route to the win. Masahiro Tanaka wins his 3rd of the season, racking up 14 Ks in doing so. John Lackey was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
The winning pitcher is Masahiro Tanaka. His record is now 3-3. The loss goes to John Lackey. He falls to 3-2. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 29 minutes. Our paid attendance at Wrigley Field this afternoon, 45,936. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.